Hey everybody, Indy here, RPG a day, day 14. Which RPG do you prefer for open-ended campaign play? In general, I have mostly only ever run open-ended campaign play. Um, well, see, I'm already saying run. I'm not thinking about whether or not I play, because I get to do it so infrequently, I've kind of forgotten all about playing. Um, but nonetheless, this is actually going to be similar to an RPG a day video from last year, so I'm going to put that in the cards at the end. But for the moment, my answer is still Rollmaster. Now, this is my old Rollmaster 2 book here, shown with all the wonderful uh, wear and tear and love and age. Rollmaster Unified, I think I might prefer to run Rollmaster. In fact, I'm pretty sure I know. I will prefer to run Rollmaster Unified. Should and if and when that ever does come to completion. But as I stated last year, I've realized I've been too mono system. I believe in not sticking with one system. I am one of those people who chides other people who stick with one system, and yet I've been sticking with the same system for years. It's like a hypocrite. Um, so part of what I've been trying to do over the last year, had real life not gotten in the way, and hope to continue trying, is to pick up some other new systems and try them out. Now I've got Riddle of Steel back there. I do not expect that to be anything that I would like for open-ended play, but I still want to try it out because some of the stuff just looks super interesting. It's the world setting that's really kind of killing it for me. It's kind of a boring world setting. Um, but Dragon Age, which I have a couple videos about, I'll also put those in the cards, a few videos about. I did get to play a couple sessions of this with, as well as a kind of session zeros, and that's interesting. It has its pluses and minuses for sure. Earth Dawn, which edition is this, anyways? I don't even remember. Oh, it says right there on the spine. This is third edition, not classic. So, which I think actually third edition came out after classic. I'm not sure. The setting in this is really invigorating. It's also the same setting, kind of technically speaking, as Shadowrun, in case you didn't know. Both Facet games. This is just way in the past, and Shadowrun is more in the future. The mechanics may be a little clunky, as someone did suggest, but I really look forward to trying out a system where basically everyone's magical, just to lesser or greater degrees, and where the stories are actually important. Like mechanically, they made stories important without actually building narrative mechanics. They, just the setting itself and understanding how the world works and what makes things happen. Like the whole idea that an item is just any other item until it's involved in important things, and then it starts to become unique and special. A place is just another place until something happens there, and that it says like the characters are going to be people who wish to make names for themselves, because that's kind of built into the whole setting, is that names are important. Both like, not what's the word I'm looking for? It's not theologically, cosmologically, ethereally, like names are important. And therefore, becoming known for something means something. It doesn't just mean fame. It means you've attained to something on an almost spiritual level. So I don't know what words I'm looking for. So I haven't played Earth Dawn yet. Correction, I have played it as a player in a really spotty campaign that didn't really go anywhere. So I'm looking forward to running this on my own and seeing what I think of the mechanics. So Dragon Age or Earth Dawn could supplant Rollmaster, either Rollmaster 2 or Rollmaster Unified, as my favorite open-ended system. They just haven't had the time at the table yet to tell, and I definitely haven't had a long, consistent campaign as a player in either of them. I think, especially as a player right now, though, I think I would still have to go with Rollmaster because I have character ideas that I haven't gotten the chance to elaborate and develop because I'm never the player. So, even from a player's perspective, I think I'm going to stick with Rollmaster. But from a GMing perspective, it's Rollmaster for now, Rollmaster Unified, but Earth Dawn or Dragon Age could supplant them. So, what's your favorite open play, and what do you think of open-ended campaign play that doesn't have an overarching story to end it? What do you think about that? Because I also had a video last year that I was fretting about that, and I thought I had, quote, learned something, and then I listened to everybody else's videos who have as much or more experience and wisdom than me, and they're like, yeah, this is good, and I was like, oh, I thought I figured out that it was bad. So anyways, I'll link that video too, so there you go. Those will be my 3 end cards. Um, check out the rest of RPG A Day. Check out Brigade Con. I don't know what the game listing is like yet, so pick a slot, run a game. They're doing things different this year. I think you basically have to just say that you're going to run the game, and then you're in charge of all the promotion for the game and getting players. And they're just basically doing like the overall coordination. That could be wrong. But yeah, check it out. Pick up a system that you haven't played or that you want to show everybody else and share the love and run a session for us at Brigade Con.